Hey guys, Sandy with Sandy's Adventures here, and I am delighted to bring you guys to my garden. Well, mine and my father's. He's been a real trooper. He has done most of the work this year, and of course I've just been supplying him with plants and saying, "Hey Dad, look what I got." Anyway, it's a joke around here that we are trying to keep this manageable. You know, last year it just got so thick you couldn't even walk through the garden. But let me show you what we have going on. And I'm going to show you over here first. All right, so down this row we have onions and peas. Yes, please, peas. Yep, onions and peas down through this way. Right here to my left is cucumbers. I have some little squash here and there, and over there by the blueberry bushes, few squash. Now I don't know if these are the squash or the zucchinis. We'll have to wait and see. And a couple of volunteers, potatoes, and a garlic here. Oh, almost forgot, right behind me here at the gate is a volunteer corn. All right, so let me turn back around. In this row we have 7 blueberry bushes along with those squash. We've got some turnips with turnip greens, and we've already eaten off these and they've been really good. But you can't even, we harvested just 2 days ago, you can't even tell it. And then we have beets down here. There's some red beets and then some golden beets. Now the golden beets don't normally take off very well for me, but they are coming up. They're my sister's favorite. And we have another squash, blueberry bush, and of course corn. So we got some corn in here. Now we had a really bad windstorm yesterday, and it knocked down that one stalk there. It did snap it off. Not sure why that one snapped off, but that wasn't the only casualty that we had. But down here in this area those are cucumbers. And then we've got 4 okra. And this is my sage. Up this way is some beans. And we got a second little stand of corn coming in. Let me show you that up close. Because from back there, it just looks like it's grass growing. But yeah, that's corn coming up. And I got really carried away with tomato plants this year. So far in the ground, in the garden here, I have 42. I've got another 5 right over there to plant. Not sure where I'm going to do it. So all these are different kinds, and so I will update you guys all on that in a little while. But they're spaced a little close together, but I plan on trellising them with some bamboo and keeping them up and keeping the airflow through them. But all the way down there to that little marigold right there, we have my dad's potato tower. And this is some straw out of straw and potatoes that you have bags laying around and stuff. They sprout, and this is all the mismatch of potatoes. So this side is the early morning side. That side is the sunshine. So we're having a little struggle on this side, but you can see some are coming out here and coming out at the top. You got to keep these watered though, Otherwise, they're so far up off the ground, they don't get good water. But you can see the lasagna pattern in there, and have to put in plenty of fertilizer too. So they're doing really good. At least we're getting a lot of potato greens. How's that? And we have some purple cabbage. Planted purple cabbage around here. And then we have some cucumbers there. Black-eyed peas stand here. A couple of them died, but we got a few in here too as well, with the onions and sugar snaps. The second casualty of the windstorm was this squash plant, and it had blooms on it already. But needless to say, got to figure out something else to put there. Might even just plant some more seeds. So there's a squash. And there he goes, another one and another one. Now, this is a volunteer. And I think it's from seed from last year. Because as you can tell, the seeds that we planted this year are this tall. Not very big. It was a seed that fell out of the pocket in just the right spot, or it's something. Don't know what it is. It looks like squash, but it could be some sort of pumpkin. But it is getting blooms on it, female blooms as well. So that's pretty good. And here's some more squash. Now the wind did turn this thing over a little bit, but it righted itself. Let me get over here, these small little tomato plants while I can. We've got beefsteak, red pear, yellow pear, some evergreens, some mortgage lifters, bunch of different ones. Oh, pineapple, golden sunray up there. Here's some more here. And the AC just kicked on. So I hope you can still hear me. So we have some cabbage here. I know there's some flat Dutch cabbage and a hybrid cabbage in here. You have another corn there. But more tomatoes on the back side of the cabbage. And another corn. Green bell peppers. So this is what's in the garden right the moment. Now, this is going to get tilled up tomorrow, and not sure what Daddy has planned to put in there. He's got a plan though. So he always has good plans. So let me take you up here. And I know you don't want to look at the ground all the time, but I really don't want to show you my neighbor's house. Alright, so this is the strawberry patch from last year. Yes, it is weedy. I am so sorry, but I work really odd hours and it's hard to get everything done. So there's the squash. We got some marigold, lots of strawberries, and we've harvested tons out of here already this year, and the freezer is full. We have rhubarb, which I've got to get in there and clean up, cut out some of the stalks, and you can see the strawberry plants planted last year are huge. These are the ones that I planted this year. And let's see here. And we got right here is a black walnut tree that I've got to get out of there. Another black walnut tree and various violets and stuff that need to be weeded out. So, to my left, I am by the basement door, but to my left, here are 6 more tomato plants. right through here. And these are, there's some better boys, big boys, and beefsteak in here. And these have been in the ground probably about a month now. And they are getting blooms on them. No fruit set yet, but we are getting blooms. And yes, I know these tomato cages that these are in, the small tomato cages, which are a misnomer. Yeah. Anyway, these will also have stakes. We purchased another 20 stakes here for the tomato plants and various other things. So I have 2 eggplants that I've got to get planted. I've got 5 more tomato plants. And let me show you what else I'm doing up on the front side of the house. Oh, first, I have 14 chickens. Can't show them to you yet. But that's my burn bin with some kale from last year. But let me walk you over here. That's my little temporary greenhouse. So this is my chicken coop chicken tractor. And so right here, it is a work in progress. All right, and let me take you up top. All right, so here between the porch and the stairs are some more strawberry plants. Got to get in there and weed some more. Marigolds. And there is oregano, some flowers. There are 2, these things right there are chamomile, pineapple sage, and peonies. Stevia. I've got stevia over there. I have dragon tongue beans in there. This is ginger, some flowers, dragon tongue beans, a bell pepper, a squash here, and a squash there, squash everywhere. All right, and over here is volunteer, black walnut tree. We've got some bell peppers, and yes, I had to use dust on them. 2 more tomato plants and another bell pepper. All right, so up here on my porch, I have some sweet mint up here. Got some flowers, and that's truck down there. Let me pause you so I don't show you all my mess on the porch. All right, so I have some microgreens in there. I've got another tomato and some cucumber starts in there. Fig trees, pilgrim, cranberries, and honeyberries in there. Got some more chamomile in here, plus more fig trees. So that's about all that I have going on right at the moment. But I said it's with the sun behind me. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get downstairs here. I'm gonna go put things away. It's been a day. So we've mowed, we've gardened. It's hard working through the week with my hours. To really get anything done, it's either early in the morning or after 8 o'clock in the evening. I get off work between 7:30, and then have to have dinner, and then get down here, and it's just now light enough that it's great that you can still get down here and do some work. And sorry it looks such a mess. Oh, and didn't show you guys this. Hold on. So just a moment. So what I have here is compost pile bins that I am still in the process of building, but I went ahead and started using it. And so I've got to finish putting in the boards here on this side, and then I've got a railing that I'm going to use boards to slide down in as it fills up to keep it from falling out the front. When this creek swells up and comes up here, I just don't want the stuff to wash away with it. And that's what's been happening with this compost pile right behind me. So we've had a lot of rain over the spring, and most of the compost from the chicken manure and everything got washed away. Down the creek it went. And here is some pumpkins, some type of pumpkins, but that's what's in here. And can't wait to see what kind they are. I dumped some pie pumpkins and some from Halloween went back through here, so can't wait to see that. There was an okra in here, but it got eaten by the deer, so we'll see if it comes back out. One thing about the creek, can't really get in there to do a whole lot right now, is because the large black walnut tree has fallen. With all the spring rains and the flooding, it eroded around the root system, and it has slowly fallen and keeps falling. So right now it's resting on a couple of other trees, but every once in a while you hear it and it goes crick, crick, like it's gonna fall. Alright, I guess that's about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed the garden tour, and maybe you weren't so bored at all. Hopefully. Anyway, I know it's kind of dry, but I wanted to kind of show you everything that we had going on, just give you some ideas of what you can do. I mean, I'm right here in the middle of the city. It looks like I'm not, but you can tell the road is just to my right. And you know, we're just carving out places to put in gardens. And tell you what, going to the grocery store today, nope. A lot of cost in the grocery store. So I am glad that this garden is in here, and I couldn't have done it without my father this year and all of his help. And so I hope you enjoyed this, and I keep looking at my trash on the other side here. I've got to go pick that up before it gets too late and get the garden locked up. But anyway, I hope, again, you're encouraged. Please go out and grow something. All right, I'll talk to you later. Love you all. Bye.